So just an FYI, if any of you are looking to buy an Xbox or an ITV or a bunch of random media cards that are worth a couple pennies, I posted a video yesterday of me selling shit, and I'd appreciate if you go at least check it out to see if you want to buy any of my shit, because I want to get some shit sold. So anyways, hey guys, wow, we got a match here today against cloudzetsu. It is a, obviously, standard OU match, using that one same rain team from the other day. He's also using a rain team, and it's pretty good balance, as you can see. He's got a, you know, pretty good special attack force, pretty good physical attack force. It's just, yeah, it's really offensive, though, I'm kind of noticing, so just going to have to make sure I play my defenses properly. But main threats, I'm looking at his end. Obviously, the Trachion's going to be a little bit annoying, because Trachion, just, no matter what, is always annoying, but I should be able to check it well enough, depending on what kind of set he is. So, I mean, the thing is general team synergy, it doesn't really work around buffering Trachion as well as it could, so I should be able to hopefully deal with it well enough. But otherwise, the only other things I'm really looking at are that Breloom, which if it is a technician set, which it most likely is, that's going to be really annoying, but I should be able to check it well enough with Tornadus and Garchomp, and maybe Tentacruel if I need to, but I shouldn't have too much troubles with it as long as I don't let the wrong thing get spored. And then Thundurus, it's Thundurus. It's just going to hit everything hard and just going to be really fucking annoying, but it's slow enough where I shouldn't have too much troubles with it. But leads on his end, I was thinking you just want to go with Politoed lead, and anything else, Genesect should be able to pair up well against, so I'm just going to lead off with that. He's going to decide to lead off with Breloom, which is like, okay, I could hit him with the Flamethrower, but I thought he'd want to switch out, because there is still that threat of Ice Beam, even though I have a Rain team, so I just go for U-turn, but he decides to stay in, which I found kind of weird. So I just go to Politoed to Sleep Fodder, and then I can go out to Tornadus to take any hit from Breloom, as he most likely goes for, you know, SD or Bullet Seed. But he actually is a Toxic Heal set, so I'm going to have to go, well, I go out to Tornadus, but he sets up a sub, so I'm like, okay, he's most likely Sub Punch, so I'll just hit him with a Hurricane. Should be able to take the punch well enough, and then force him to switch out. But he actually goes for Drain Punch, which is kind of weird, but I mean, it makes sense, but it's weird at the same time. But whatever the case, I'm just going to Hurricane again, because the only thing on his team that would like taking, well, he has two things that would like taking a Hurricane is Thundurus and Rotom, and they won't really appreciate it at the same time, so I'm just going to stay in and go for it. And he goes into Politoed. I notice he has no leftover, so I'm going to go into Tentacruel, who should be able to take any hit, because he has most likely Choiced. And he does just go for Ice Beam. I guess just want to hit Tornadus as hard as possible and not miss Hydro Pump. But I decided to Toxic on the switch because I knew he'd want to switch out. He goes to the Latios, which perfect thing to Toxic, and I just protect the Scout what he does. He goes for Thunder, so I'm like, okay, Ferrothorn should be able to take the thing on well enough because it's a Thunder from a Latios. I see here he's Life Orbed, but even if he has Hidden Power, it can't really take me out. So I'm free here if I want to either attack him or go for a Layer of Spikes. I think I just go for a Layer of Spikes, but I do get paralyzed. As Breloom comes in, and it's like, wow, I could have gotten a Layer of Spikes up. That would have really been nice, because Spikes are always nice. But, oh well, just going to go Tornadus, though, because, you know, kind of rinse and repeat of what happened last time, because I can just Hurricane him, break his sub, and then force him to switch out. So that's kind of the game plan going in right here. But kind of the same thing happens, but he decides to switch up to Seed Bomb, which really makes not too huge of a difference, because he just gets a little bit of extra damage off, but it's not like it's too incredibly much. But here, I figured he'd want to switch out to something, and I figure I might as well just get the Regenerator off and kind of get a little bit of Switch Initiative. Well, it's not really good Switch Initiative, but I figured it'd just be better off if I did do that. But, yeah, he goes into Trachion on my Genesect, because I figured Genesect would just be a decent thing to have in on anything. But I figure, okay, I can take one close combat, hit with an Iron Head, just see what he wants to do, or really I was just kind of being stupid, because if he was Bandit, I would have lost my Genesect, but he actually is a Rock Polish set, so I'm like, okay, that's really good for me, just because of the fact that now Genesect won't die. But I go into Tentacruel, because I figure I can take a close combat, stall him out from Life Orb a little bit, but he actually carries a Stealth Rock, and he didn't have Life Orb, so I'm like, ah, fuck, he got Rocks up for free, and now I can't do anything really about it. But he's going to go into Thundurus, because he can get a free Nasty Plot up, but I knew he'd just go for Nasty Plot, so I just go for the Scald, and it doesn't do too incredibly much, which I'm kind of sad about, but I'm going to try and hit him with another one if I can, because I thought he might want to predict my switch out into something else predicting the Thunder, but he also knows at the same time, anything that is hit by, or resists Thunder will not like taking another hit, so Tentacruel just dies because it's a Nasty Plotted Thunder from Life Orb Thundurus. But now I'm going to go into Tornadus, who should easily be able to HPS and take him out, which it is. and he doesn't want to switch out because he's got a +2 and in case I overpredict, so he might as well, right? But now I'm going to go into Ferrothorn on the Politoed because best thing I have to take on a Politoed. He just goes for Ice Beam to be safe, which is fine by me, and I just go for Spikes because I just want to get those up because I still like having Spikes up. But he goes into Breloom now. I don't really want to go into Tornadus just because of the fact that the rocks are up and it's not really going to like taking Breloom's hits, so I'm going to go into Genesect just to break his sub that I know he's going to lay up. And then I can go into Garchomp, which should be a decent enough check to this Breloom at this point, because Rough Skin combined with Garchomp hitting it should be enough, right? But, yeah, go into it. And I realized that I actually brought my Dragon Claw and Garchomp, which is actually going to kind of work out for me, because I can Dragon Claw him after this hit. And actually, Seed Bomb does not activate Rough Skin. I'm like, fuck! I really would have liked that Rough Skin damage, but Dragon Claw doesn't do as much as I would like. But I do have Fire Blast on this Garchomp, like I said before, so I can go for that now, and it should still do a lot to Breloom even in the rain. It does a better chunk than Dragon Claw kind of did, so I figure another one should be able to take him out, and he should not be able to take me out with anything. And decides to go for the Drain Punch right there, but I actually go for Dragon Claw because I figured that would be able to take it out, but because I didn't want to risk the miss chance, and it is likely able to take him out. So down goes the Politoed, the Breloom, but now he's going to go into Politoed and just take me out with Ice Beam. I just want to see what he locked himself into. But now I can go into Genesect and just take him out with the U-turn, and that'll be all hunky-dory, fine and dandy. Yeah, that was weird. I'm never going to say that sequence of words again. Actually, I probably will, and then I'll say that I'll never say them again, but then I'll just be fucking stupid. But anyways, take out the Politoed because it was so low in health, and I'm Scarf Genesect. But now I go into Ferrothorn, because I didn't remember what his last was. I thought it was Rotom, and it was Rotom, so I'm like, okay, well, I can just Power Whip him, and then if it doesn't take him out, I can just go into Genesect and go for that U-turn to take him out. But now I'm going to go into Politoed as Death Fodder, which really doesn't make a difference. Like, I could have gone into anything as Death Fodder, because I thought he had, like, another Pokemon that I might like Ferrothorn Death Fodder for, but really it doesn't make a difference. But I'm just letting Politoed die at this point. And, you know, it's really, like I said, it doesn't really fucking matter if I let Ferrothorn or Politoed die. But now I can go into Genesect and just hit him with a U-turn from the Scarfed Genesect with an attack boost. That is max attack. Not able to take him out, but I can just go into Ferrothorn as Death Fodder, which I should have just had as Death Fodder in the fucking first place. And then I should have used Tornadus as Death Fodder, but whatever, I'm just going to go into Genesect now. Actually, I kept Tornadus because I thought maybe he might not be Scarfed, because I didn't know yet. But now I can go into Genesect and easily take him out with a U-turn, which will make it be the match. So, good game, cloudzetsu. That was a fun match and shit. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what else to really say right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Such fucking blah. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.